Yo, what is going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the best exotic engram farm in Destiny 2 Season of the Haunted. Now, before we hop in today's video, if you can hit that like button and sub, that'd be greatly appreciated. Also, for those who don't know, I have a Discord. If you want to join, the link's in the description below. On a side note, today's video is sponsored by U4GM. Need cheap Destiny 2 silver? Use my code HECTIC for a 5% discount at checkout. With all that said, we'll hop right in today's video. Not only to mention, you can enter a 3,500 silver giveaway by liking and subbing. But we're going to hop right in today's video. Okay, now I'm going to cover a few methods that will allow you to farm exotics. First starters, go to the courtyard. Now, some of these will be free to play, some of them will require DLCs. First starters, how about loaded? I use Heritage with Ashes Embrace and Galahorn. Anything really works, even Funnel Web works completely fine. It's all preference at the end of the day. Do not worry about your loadout that you have. Nothing specific really matters as long as you have something that's good for PvP and PvE. Now, we're going to load into the tower. Now, I'm going to cover the basic methods on how you can get exotics and the more advanced methods for advanced players that are really good with the game and know how to farm exotics. Now, some of these methods are fairly easy, some are definitely a lot more advanced than the average player could do, but for starters, we're going to cover the basic buffs that will give you exotics. For starters, the Funnest Matter Weave. You're going to want to use this buff to farm enhancement cores. I've been using it and I have 86 enhancement cores. How this works is it allows you to get enhancement cores, which therefore you can convert to Ascendant Shards, which is an exotic. But with Ascendant Shards, you can use to buy other exotics. Now these exotics can be like Hawkmoon, anything that is in the exotic archive, but that obviously is just an extra thing and doesn't really matter. The basic methods that you can use to farming exotics. Number one, Crucible. Now, if you're not good at Crucible, I would not go this path. But if you are good at Crucible in advanced, you can do this. But when you rank up in Crucible, you get a free exotic, which is really good. Now, if you don't have the screen, you need to rank up once to be able to get the exotic. So it definitely will take you time, but that's alright if you don't have it. Don't really worry too much about it. Now, if you'd rather do PvE, you can go to Zavala. Now, this is a really easy way to farm exotics. This is kind of like a two-way little method you can actually do. If you do Zavala, you can get the shader right here, the Zavala method. Now, I would not advise to go too far with this method as it doesn't really work the best, but you want to make sure you grab his bounties. After grabbing his bounties, you're going to want to go do Vanguard Strikes. This will give you a chance getting exotics, and it's pretty efficient, I would say. Now, right now, Grandmasters aren't out until July 5th, so still another month coming. But right now, the best way to get exotics is probably doing the Master Nightfall, which is extremely hard, but yeah. Now, for players who are free to play and don't have DLCs, I'll cover a little method that you guys can actually use. So, you're going to want to go to the Sanctuary. Now, I would like to say there are a few things you can do in this method. First of all, it could be the Sanctuary, or you can do this in the Castellum. Now, this is a little bit of a different method than the usual Nightmare kind of farming, but I have covered those a lot, and I feel like they're getting very old, so I don't really want to take up too much time with that. So, yeah, when you guys load in, I'll show you guys what you want to do. Now, this method can be done multiple ways, and it can be somewhat confusing, so make sure you pay attention. From here, make sure you hop on your Sparrow. Now, I have a 160 Sparrow, which is probably one of the fastest archetypes of Sparrows you can get. But yeah, after doing that, you're just going to go directly down here. If you see the Leviathan, ignore that. You can go on the Leviathan and do the new containment event. But yeah. What you're going to want to do from here is head all the way down here. Ignore the fan that went off in the background. I accidentally turned that on. But what you want to do is go all the way down here. Take a right turn. And then go all the way to the right. Now, after doing that, come up in the little cave. Now, from here, you may see a nightmare. If you don't, that's totally fine. For me, I don't see a nightmare. So what I'm going to do is actually just go all the way over here. And then take a right turn. Now, after doing that, you should see more of the Leviathan. Ignore that if you see it. That's totally fine. Now, I'm going to take a left turn and go to the Hellmouth. After doing that, you should see either a nightmare down here. Sometimes it won't spawn, sometimes it will. It's very hit or miss and can be very time annoying. so you gotta get the right timing. For me, it appears it did not spawn here. Now, this is a free-to-play method, so it's definitely kind of rough, and the chances of getting exotic are low, but low doesn't mean never, so yeah. Now, it does not appear that it actually spawned over here, so what you're gonna want to do is go all the way down here into the Star Wars Harbor. Now, from here, what I'll show you guys is a chance. Oh, actually, I went the wrong way. You're gonna want to go all the way up here. Take a right turn. If you see a chest, you can grab that, but you're not gonna get anything from a chest besides really a blue. Now, if you see Tolan, you can go do that if you want, but it's definitely a waste of your time. From here, you're gonna want to go all the way down in here. Now, this is a different moon method that I actually found recently, so yeah, I'll show you guys exactly how it works. You're gonna want to go all the way down here. After doing that, you don't really need to worry about these ads. If you want to kill them, you can go ahead and do it, but I wouldn't really worry about it that much, to be honest. Now, after doing that, you're going to go all the way down here. Keep going down to the gatehouse. After seeing that, you're going to want to go all the way down here. Now, after doing that, you'll see a big room with ads. You can go directly run through it. You do not need to kill the ads. You'll be wasting your time if you do. These ads barely do any kind of damage, and they're pretty easy to outrun, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. If you see the wizards and stuff, you can go ahead and kill those. They do definitely a good amount of damage. But yeah, now if you did the campaign, you would have seen that this is a mission kind of location from the old Destiny 1 areas. But yeah, obviously, like with this, it's not too important. That's just kind of a side thing. But when you guys come all the way down here, you're gonna see this little cave looking area. Just go all the way down here, right through the cave. If you guys see anything like that, just ignore it. They're little ads. It will get super dark in here, so make sure you turn your ghost flashlight on. It should manually turn on. If it doesn't, then you're just going to click your ghost button. But yeah, and you're going to go all the way down here. Now, after doing that, you should see all that. And go directly down to the Circle of Bones. Now, from here, this is where the farm will actually start. There's going to be multiple ways and areas that you can actually do this in. Now, for starters, what you're going to want to do is go all the way down here. Now, you should see the little hive symbol on the wall. Ignore that. You don't need to worry about that. But you're going to go all the way down to the right. Now, you should see a wizard. If you see the wizard, you have done this correctly. Now, you should see this barrier knight. Now, you can actually 2-tap to the head. Now, after doing that, it's going to drop a chest. You can collect the loot. It gave me a purple my first try. Now, you may be wondering, okay, Hectic, that's cool, but how do I keep doing this? You're going to want to go all the way down here. Now, after doing that, you're going to keep coming all the way down to these stairs until you get the checkpoint on your screen. Now, you should see the checkpoint on the bottom left, and then you want to go all the way up here. Now, if you get the checkpoint, you have done this correctly. Then, after that, come all the way back up here. Now, if done correctly, on the right, sometimes it won't work, sometimes it will. You should see the knight respawn, including the wizard. Now, after doing that, you can run through the wizard if you want, but I'd advise to keep killing the barrier. The barrier is what drops the stuff, but boom. Pretty fast and easy and basic. I wouldn't go anything. Like, there we go. Prime Engram and a Ragnold, which is really good. Like, literally three legendaries and a Prime Engram directly in one little row of just doing this. So this works pretty well and it's pretty efficient. But yeah, if you guys found this video helpful or informative, make sure you hit the like button and sub. I hope to see you guys return to my future videos. Like always, have a great rest of your day. Peace.